Get your pencils and paper ready. This is draw tip number 3, where to place the pupil. Being the maker of this tutorial, I get to plug my own illustrated fiction. So if you want to check out some mystical fiction, please go to solomation.com, solomation.com, and let's go ahead and get started. So we have here basically an eye, and these are the eyelid. Here's the eyelid here. Okay, so where do you place the pupil? Now, most of the time the pupil will be at least partially covered by the upper eyelid, and it does not need to be covered by the lower eyelid. This is very important because if you want to give your characters a feeling, a look that they're afraid, then the pupil is not covered by the upper eyelid. If you have the pupil so that there is white space between the upper eyelid, that whenever a human sees that, it registers as fear, because when we're afraid we open our eyes wider than normal, and so this will automatically give all your characters an expression of fear or great concern when they have adrenaline pumped through their veins and their eyes are wide open. So it's very important to recognize that. But as far as you can have the character, looking up, and when they are looking down, you would think that the pupil wouldn't be covered by the lower eyelid. But when they're looking down, the lower eyelid also droops down too. So if you have them looking at the ground, you can go ahead and bring the upper eyelid down to match the pupil. And also, there are plenty of times when the pupil is covered by both the upper and lower eyelid. It's a matter of considering, do they look, if your character looks sleepy, you want the lower eyelid to droop down, and also keeping in mind the angle at which you're seeing the face. If the character you're drawing has tilted their head so that the viewer is looking at it from above, then you would actually see the eye more like that, where you're looking at the entire head is tilted down, and if the character is looking down not with just their pupil but with their entire head, then do you see how this greatly limits the viewpoint we get on the pupil? And you can have, and so basically you're having the pupil very much covered up by both the upper eyelid and the lower eyelid. So I hope your drawing goes great. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and have a good day.